we always talk about into yokubana you must never badmouth a parent to the child for you to get, brownie points. Rather, umdana azibonele how or what type of a parent the other parent is. And if umntu chooses not to be present, it must be on their own accord, not because they were enforced, by certain actions or certain things that were enforced by omnye umntu, because now they want to be seen as the step parent, or zokuvisa kabuhlungu because you left me for someone else, or whatever the story might be. So I think there mustn't be a gray area when it comes to, for both parents contributing towards the wellness or, of the child.
Yeah.
So abantu bayeke laa nto
big time, guys.
Yeah.
So guys, we are working, like we said, we're gonna go now into current affairs, but we are working on getting a couples, to come through on the show, and speak about their love and the relationships.
Yes.
And, speaking of couples, Nambetuna,
yes,
and I think,
and it's going to be one of the couples now, but Lester no Koskazwak, the lovely Titi. Yes.
The I think the
and a
journey,
couple came like and chatanga, so they're outing a bail.
I think the journey, of being married for 20 years, as the years pass by, there's quite a lot of things, and sort of areas of the relationship where you think that it would end, and I think it takes, for me personally, it takes a special kind of, wife for a man to have, to be able to continue and stay married.
Yes.
Namhlanje, when I look at that journey, and I think at any given time,
yes,
and I always say this, that Utsitsi could have, decided to leave me because I was not actually the best man. Because of my own messes, but she decided to stay around, and I'm still married because she had allowed and forgiven me the number of times where I messed up. So I think
so
I think it becomes really, really important, guys, to know that like the Bible says again in Proverbs 18:22, I think, says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing, and obtains favor,
of course,
with the Lord." So I think when you realize that that's what, and you grab it with both hands and work on it, and make sure that it becomes that which really lasts for a very long time. So I guess in a way, I'm kind of saying on the subject of love, my wife has been, very kind to me and very dear to me and very loving to me. And that's what we are going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, where we speak to couples about that very subject. Current affairs.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot that happened during the course of this week. And we did mention when we started the show, Bafana, who are now through to the semi-final and will be playing Nigeria on Wednesday. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're
playing
crossing
Niger. So everyone to watch that game and support Bafana as much as we can, guys. Wear those Bafana t-shirts. Apparently, I did hear that the gray Bafana t-shirt is sold out.
Oh, is this the one that they were that they were wearing?
Yeah, I don't know if they were wearing,
because they're wearing different.
There is a gray one. Apparently, that's been sold out. So, which is great.
And
so
how much are they going for? Because
okay,
all right. Today. But I would love to get a Bafana shirt. I would love. It's more special now that they're winning. I think they have kind of dampened our spirits for the longest of time. So now it's getting quite exciting.
So
the spark is back.
I mean, the attention that the guys are getting is warranted.
No, it is definitely.
And we must keep it up.
Yeah. Oh, Hugo Bruce,
he's now the man.
No, he is the man. He must continue being the man. Yes.
Everyone's talking about this guy.
No, he's doing a good job. His strategy is paying off. Yeah, it's very solid. And then while we're still on the sporting front, this week a news broke that Lewis Hamilton is set to leave Mercedes after
Wow.
11 years for Ferrari in 2025.
Yeah,
I'm not an
imagine.
F1 super fan, but I kind of, just keep up whenever I can.
I mean, imagine that he's gonna end with Ferrari, and I mean, I think Lewis Hamilton, the biggest thing about him is the fact that also he's black,
Yes.
and he's excelled in that sport. And now he moved from McLaren, and then he went to Mercedes, and now from Mercedes he goes to the big guys, Ferrari, which and also, I mean, to still pen him down, that's also a big deal,
Yeah, no, definitely. He's like 39 now.
Yeah, he's very old. The guy,
yeah.
The guy is old. Yeah.
And McLaren and Mercedes, unless I'm missing something, is it not the same people?
No.
Is it not?
No.
Like the car?
No,
is it not built by Mercedes?
Remember, the cars can be the same. Look,
yeah.
For instance, I mean, Infinity has a relationship with Nissan.
Yes.
So those brands are still separate.
Separate, okay. All right.
Just like, I mean, the biggest one is Range Rover and Tata. A lot of people.
Oh no, I didn't even know. Okay, Masesi Beka Popo, because my dream SUV is a Range Rover, long wheel, autobiography.
So
please.
Their boss is Tata.
Masibamba Apo, okay, yeah. Anyway, so Lewis Hamilton is going to Ferrari in next year, actually, because I don't know why I'm still thinking 2023 this year, but anyway, so that is next year.
2025.
I know, yeah. So this past weekend, it was the last voter registration week before election.
Yes.
So if you didn't, then
and we still don't have the date.
Just to interlink it, because my second story was gonna go to the SONA, because it's the SONA this week, and there is anticipation that during the SONA speech, the president might announce.
I'm sure he's gonna announce though. On the 8th, which is the SONA day. No, he should announce on the.
He should, because it's like now we're in February, so it's like
long overdue.
It's long overdue. It's long overdue. What is this now? Okay, I thought I felt something creeping up my leg. It's the electric wires. Anyway, I look at you think of all sorts of things. Maybe some slithering friend, Anyway, so yes, I did go to one of the registration venues yesterday, and it was a bit quiet.
It's 3rd and 4th, most even today.
Yes. People are still, they're gonna be closing at 5 today. So yes, people must go and register. I did check my registration status.
Still current.
Yes, no, I'm still current, and yes, still the same. I was actually asking Usisi if she wants to register here or not, but if they're in May, she'll be back home because she's got something that she needs to attend to the month of May. So so yes, at least I know where I'll be voting. And then also one of the stories we touched on during the opening of the show, the passing of Namibia's president, Hage Geingob. He passed away at the age of 82 during the early hours of today in a hospital in Windhoek, and he was serving his second term as the president of his country, and he was the first prime minister after independence. And I was saying off air that now I'm trying to fathom now the if there's a disjuncture in the story. Prime Minister.
Yes, now he's
president. It's two separate
offices.
Yes.
The prime minister is like the administrator, and then the president is
over.
Runs,
Okay, so all right. Yeah, the same.
Just want to say, Connie Swahan, hi,
hi, Macaulay. Oh yes, expert.
Masenzane spoke, so we know.
Hey, Macaulay.
We know a great deal about ladies Masenzane and Ngekoni. So hi, and thank you for listening.
So yes, because during our generation, we were introduced to Sam Nujoma in the 80s or onto the 90s.
Yeah.
So yes, may his soul rest in peace. Or the late
And
president
condolences to the people
yes.
of that particular country.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Ngiyabhalisa nam guys kungokubondi lapha eCape Town. Ubonani, hi, thank
Hey,
you for
Bon
watching. Oscar Luana, usiphoku sechilo ukuthi ngubonbon. Thank you guys for watching there. Yes, who else spoke this guy?
Okay, so if you remember in 2020 there was that Cape Town policeman who was killed outside his home, Ushal Kenya.
The guy who was actually, there was a case that had to do with gangsters.
Yes, and corrupt policemen. Yes. So now the alleged underworld boss, Nafiz Modek, and former rugby player Zane Killian, I don't know but anyway, pleaded not guilty during the hearing with Trial this week for murdering Ushal Kenya, who was an anti-gang unit investigator. So somewhere during the hearing, Modek says, no, this guy, Kenya, was killed by policemen. So so there's that now that has been put, there's some spanner in the works there that have been put by Modek with regards to land. So obviously, but it's a way of trying to put away the spotlight into the accusations.
Or maybe really that is possible. Also,
no, it is. If you're investigating corrupt policemen,
you may find.
You stepped on the wrong toes. So, but there's how many of, there's about 30, okay, there are 13 others case that are facing murder charges, attempted murder, fraud, corruption, and money laundering.
Wow.
Yeah. And then another African country, so Senegalese President Macky Sall yesterday announced that the indefinite postponement of a presidential election scheduled for February 25. He announced that just hours before the official campaigning was due to start. And the reason for the postponement is because lawmakers are investigating 2 Constitutional Council judges whose integrity in the election process has been questioned. So ingathi khona ijive khoyo.
But why indefinite? I mean, those guys, those judges could be suspended and be put aside and let the process go on. So it looks like the guy is buying more time.
And I think so too.
Indefinite.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, indefinite.
You can just say these people need to be pulled out and be recuse themselves and then get other independent judges and that's it. Continue.
Because I mean that's how these funny things begin where presidents become presidents for
years
time,
and years,
and because they never want to come out of the seat and all of that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate thing about some
really not on
African leaders. And then the United Nations top court on Wednesday rejected Ukraine's claims that Russia was financing terrorism in eastern Ukraine. So I think Lendose court Ngogu is gonna, in the international court is going to be a regular thing with all these wars that are unending, So yes. And then this evening, ending off on an exciting note, I'm not sure if you're aware, there's 2 South Africans that have been nominated in some of the categories for the Grammy Awards tonight. So Tyler for Water.
Oh, okay.
And then Musa Keys, he's into this Mapiano house vibe. Okay. So they have been amongst others. I think Davido is also nominated, some of the African artists. So yes, I guess, but normally most Grammy Awards, we only get to watch them in the early hours of the morning. Monday morning. Yes. So if people are into that, if it's your thing, then you're going to stay up till like 3:00 in the morning when they announce the winners. And it's a big thing most in Hollywood, Grammy Awards after the Oscar Awards. So yes, I'm not sure if there's anything that I have left out. That you came across.
So I'm looking at the trends.
Twitter. My goodness.
So I'm seeing Colored being like, and then Ronan Williams being
Yes.
143,000 posts about him, so it's trending on the
Oh,
sports
wow.
side. And Colored, and I see also Kelly Kumalo. We know Kelly Kumalo has some problems. I don't know why she's trending though. I didn't follow up on.
Okay,
but
just
I see
just check.
Yeah. I don't know. There's sometimes when you look at the trends, you never know what's really going on. And there's quite a lot that's happening there. Kelly Kumalo, please, not with Ron.
I know, man. No. Like, really, are we there already? Guys.
Look at this. I mean, they went and picked up this picture.
And then they photoshopped it, I'm sure.
I'm
Definitely.
Sure. Kelly Kumalo must stay far away from our captain, please. We have healed yet from we haven't healed yet from the 2014 trauma.
No, man, come on, guys.
People are busy out there, and I think the other one is Tyler, of course.
Oh yes, I'm sure
that's why the colors, because I mean, if you look at it,
yes,
Ronman Williams is colored,
yes,
and then Tyler is also colored,
and then
so I'm sure South Africa is in the hands. The colors are this time
of
around.
Course. Of course, I've taken a bow out. In fact, we've paused for a while to be heroes.
So yeah.
Okay.
And then the
Cape Verde.
Women are basically non-threatening colored ladies. That's what's got South African men fascinated. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Just go to the other trending.
Which one?
There's Robert Marawa. What is he trending for? Is it because of
Marawa,
sport?
I really don't know. I try and run away from South Africans to Robert Marawa. What did he say? He may have said something.
Sometimes his statements.
This man is toxic.
What did he say?
I really don't know what he said. He must have had something to say.
Definitely. Yeah. But anyway, he's trending also.
So, but yeah, I think the good thing though to see that Tyler, yes, that song is good. It's a solid song.
No, it is a solid song, and all these American celebrities. I was actually checking Gabrielle Union, and she was they were having some dance off at her household, and they were playing Tyler, in the background. Yeah.
Water actually is. I'm sure she's gonna win it, right?
No, I'm sure. Imagine. In South Africa, were you famous before what?
No, I really don't know.
Because I hear that she was approached by one of the American record companies. But anyway, yeah.
I really don't know this.
And then another story that I forgot that I came across in the entertainment world. Remember the guy, Garrett Morris, the one. Remember Martin?
Yeah.
The guy that was a station manager there, the dark guy.
The tall guy.
No, is he tall? No. He was the oldish guy. I'll show you just now. But he got his Hollywood star.
Yeah,
yes,
I saw that.
This one. Yes.
The Madala there.
Madala. Yes. And I think also Barry White, because I saw his wife.
Posthumously.
Yes.
And I think there was another one who actually won. Who else won? Babyface went also to Charlie Wilson.
Oh yes, Charlie Wilson. There was quite a lot of them this week. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, guys. That's what we've got on the current affairs, and I think like we said, the one of the most important things is the SONA this week. Something to look forward to, what is going to be happening, and what the president is going to be saying. And of course, the important thing that goes with the SONA Spooky that we forgot to touch on is the EFF, and that they are six of them members of parliament, including Malema, that might not be attending because there's a court case that is actually where the judges agreed that their suspension.
Yes. That was beginning.
But I know that on Tuesday they're going to court to contest that, hoping that by Thursday that they will be allowed to actually be there. So it's going to be an eventful one if they actually win that court case, and then they actually get to get there. But also Malema was saying that we are going to be represented well there. We know, and the way he said it for me,
It's
I
like
kind of
another
knew.
chaos.
Yeah.
We kind of we have they're like I don't know whether accepted is the proper word to say. We kind of know what's going to happen in Parliament, Gesona. It's like it's one of those given situations.
As far as the EFF
Yeah.
is concerned,
Yeah,
it's
when
always
it's
the same.
exactly. So we're not really surprised. So it's just at like a different angle that we're gonna be surprised by, but you know that there is going to be. And then I was checking the Instagram, the lady that works in the presidency, and now they are promoting the MPLs and other politicians to wear proudly South African designer, wear. I mean, attires.
Mm.
So they like basically they've got your David Lale, your Gert Johan, your like all the well-known South African designers. So they're encouraging
wow.
them to wear South African designer outfits.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's good, though. The guys are not cheap. They're very expensive. So,
yes.
yeah. But I think for them, I mean, in terms of that spotlight is very
Oh,
important.
yeah.
So guys, yeah, that's the end of our current affairs. What we're going to do, oh yeah, at
Yes.
5 p.m. we are going to, if you remember last year, we had a indwendwe to Kenneth Godwa, where we discussed umcimbi wolwaluko and so forth. So I met up with him some other time, and then we decided, let's do a feedback session as to what happened last year. That period Yolwaluko and the deaths and all of that, and what were the other things, and how do we then begin to sort of work and improve on what happened. And I know that he had said already there were about 5 deaths within the PCM.
Sorry,
so yeah. So we want to see what happened, and we want to see how do we improve on those numbers.
Yes.
We know that there was about Eastern Cape is about 34 something. It's about 30 something though of the people that passed on, the boys from the previous season. So I know it's a month of love, but I mean these are the things that are touching on our communities. So we want to follow up on that.
There's also, speaking of Ulwaluko, there is a court case that is currently on with regards to Gamakangata.
Yeah.
But apparently there are 4 or 5 initiates that have lodged, Ifemeli Zabo have lodged a case. They went to open a case of assault and other things, that they are, that the young men experienced during the initiation process. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the song I'm playing, guys, is For Your Love by Stevie Wonder. And that's what we are going out with. And then it will be followed by, I like the song. Let me put the song again, Min Condition. What kind of
You love
man
Min Condition. I don't know why you were running away from it.
Yeah, so For Your Love and then Min Condition after that. Ish.